All right, hey Blab Dads, how you doing? So normally you would see myself and possibly my daughters and my family would be out and about, and we're doing videos on where we're going and what we're doing, vacations, or maybe we're going to a new restaurant, or recently just the bakery, just this past week, and we're doing food reviews and we're talking about the things that we love to do. But this one is a little bit different, meaning that I am doing something a little different, not for you. I'm actually doing it for me, but really not for me. It's for other people. So what are you talking about? Well, the title says it in itself. So it says, my Joe. And you're like, Joe, my Joe. Who's Joe? Joe, not meaning the person JOE, but Joe, O with a J in front of it. If you put that together, it's Joe. So what is Joe? Joe is Journey to Optimal Health. Now, why do I want to do something like that for myself? Safe it to say, let's just say it is now my golden 50th anniversary of my birthday. Yes, that many years. And let's just say 25 years ago, I did not feel or look what I look like now. Let me go ahead and show you a picture. This is really going to be telling. Those of you who know me can understand and go, oh yeah, that's that person that I knew before. And this is 25 years ago. What I'm about to show you is a picture of myself and my sister. We graduated together from the University of Central Florida. Go Knights. And this was just over 25 years ago. And let's see what you see in the difference of the picture and the person in front of you. Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Sorry for the ring light there, but yeah, that's me. What do you know that's different? Other than I'm wearing a graduate gown with holding my diploma so proudly, but you can see it in my face. My face was very, very much skinnier over 25 years ago, and now it's not so skinny. Why? Well, it's my golden anniversary of my birthday, and that means that I'm older, and you typically think you'd be wiser as well. Well, not so much in some aspects as you grow older. Now, besides seeing that picture, another thing I used to do just after college, I was in college at the time. There's a whole story that we don't need to get into. But during that time, I went to work at the Walt Disney World Company. And prior to that, I had worked during college as a lifeguard. Now, as a lifeguard, typically, you're supposed to look fit and your muscles are ripped. And now I'm not going to say skinny, because I wasn't skinny. I would say I was slim. Athletically slim. So I was athletically slim, and I used to wear shorts, just like these, lifeguard shorts, typically size 32s. Now, since that time, it's gone up a notch to 34. Now, of course, it looks wider just because it's not around me, and this is not like the actual size of me in this. But when I put on these shorts later on, as I start my journey to optimal health, you're going to see pictures of me. You're going to see pictures of me in the flesh wearing this, of the before pictures before we get into my journey to optimal health. And so I used to wear that. I used to have this golden tan, even though I already golden, and I used to carry this lifeguard tube. And I used to lifeguard. So I've been doing that for over 25 years now. Not only lifeguarding for that time, but again, that's another story. But let me continue on the path. So college, working as a lifeguard, and then you start to get older. And then once I hit around 30-ish, I noticed something. Around the waistline, below the tummy, above the hips. It was it was this ring, this ring here, and I had never seen this ring before when I was younger, meaning before 30-ish. I'm going, what is that thing right there? And I'm athletic enough. I swam a lot. I did a couple of marathons. That's another story. But these are some things, and I worked out as a lifeguard. So when that started to come on, and I started to slow down a bit, meaning I wasn't as active, and I was active in my career, and I started moving up the ladder and moving places. It really, and this is again, long story short, it brought me to a place now that here I am, a bachelor, and now I'm dating people. I'm dating my before wife. She's over there, but and her name is Carrie, and we met in Denver, Colorado, and then we went back to Florida. Eventually, we finally had a family. But what really made me notice something is that when we finally had our first daughter, and we went to go travel back to Denver so we can show off, our child. When we were at the pool, and this was when I got back from vacation, we were looking through photos. It's like, what is that? The tire got bigger. It went from a skinny road bike tire to a mountain bike tire. It got bigger. It got bigger around here. Man, that was really disappointing. And then just being in my career, moving back to Florida, I'm becoming less active and not moving around. Obviously, as we get older, our metabolism gets slower. And even though you may be active, your metabolism just goes, down. That's just age. So here we are, 2021, 50th anniversary of my birthday, and this Superman is merely only what's on the exterior as clothes. So who actually got me into my journey to optimal health? It wasn't any adult. It was my two daughters. You know what they said? Daddy, you're getting fat. What? And they started touching my tummy and poking me and teasing me. So this went on since summer. Thank you, COVID. And we all know what COVID did to a lot of people, meaning they were shut in. They weren't doing as well as they were supposed to in terms of, exercising and those types of things. And I started getting larger. Now, before COVID, I was doing great. I was working out. I was eating, eating's what we're here tonight. That's what the box is for. What's in the box? You hear it? Whatever's in the box, I'm going to show you what's in the box. Hold on a second. Let me keep on talking because I love to do that. And so the Superman is merely a facade. I love superheroes. Anything Marvel, DC, those types of things. I love wearing their shirts and things like that. And so I noticed as soon as I noticed that when I'm wearing the shirts, and I'm a medium now. I was a large in college, and I thought I was a large, but mediums fit me very, very well. Not a large. Looks like I look like a small kid in an adult shirt. So mediums fit very well for me until my mom this Christmas said, "Merry Christmas, here's your gift." I go, "Mom, why'd you get me a large?" "Because you're getting bigger." Oh, first my kids, now my mom. Great. What am I gonna do? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so here we are now. We're here at this box, and this box also is telling of how my wife Carrie has gone through her struggles with weight, her struggles with food, and the conditions that she has. And for years, it's been a roller coaster for her until this box. So she is now feeling much better. She's eating in a much regular state. meaning she feels good about what are the things that she's eating, and she's learned through this system that I'm about to show you of how well her habits have formed her and her decisions on how to eat. So now we're not quite there with me yet. It actually starts tomorrow. This is kind of the pre-show to the actual show that I'm about to tell you that I'm about to do. This JOH, Journey to Optimal Health. And so anyway, let's get to the box, right? I know you want to see what's in the box. So what is this all about? So I want to first shout out to Cheryl Smith. She's my coach, my health coach, and she's walked me through texts and phone calls. I even did a Zoom with her and Austin and Monique, which is some of the other representatives of this program I'm about to talk about. And they're kind of breaking down, of what this program is all about. Now it's called Optavia, and I had not heard of it until my wife was on it, and then Cheryl's giving me a little bit more background, as well as Austin and Monique. And what I'm about to talk about is how these foods are going to help me. Now, I'm a shopper, and a careful shopper, meaning I do my research, I look at something that I like, but if it's something that is on the fence, I want to know a little bit more about it. So you can kind of say my wife's the guinea pig of trying all this out for herself to see if it's going to work. Now, I didn't hop on board for me. This was really about her and her journey to health. And, I'm proud of, what she's done and how it makes her feel. So finally, the straw that broke the camel's back, my kids and my mom telling me I'm fat Superman, great. Or here's a picture right here that I'm going to post for you. If you've ever seen the Marvel movies, remember Thor? Thor. This guy's a Norse god. He's got muscles upon muscles. And then what happens in the end game? You see Fat Thor. Man, that is the best representative of what I can say about myself. I used to be like this guy, and now I feel, do I necessarily look like him? No, I don't have the beard. I don't have the beer belly or anything like that. And again, those of you who are watching this, I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about how other people in different states and size and shapes of people. I'm just talking about me, trying to be as authentic as I can. And I don't look obese, but until I went to the doctor, and they were telling me some things like your BMI, your basal metabolic indicator. My BMI is higher of where it actually should be for my age. So that's telling. And there's other factors, like I got high cholesterol. So there's some things that are going against me along with age. So I want to basically change that. Now, how am I going to do that? I wanted to start off doing this for 3 months. 3 months. Why do I want to do that? Well, in the lifeguard world, around this time, we're thinking and planning for being and getting ready to teach classes. I teach lifeguard classes and water safety classes. And swim lessons as well. Well, you're out there, like literally, you're showing your skin. You're out there, and then people are looking at you. And as a society, we're those types of people, unfortunately, where we look at the external of what a person looks like, and society has flipped that upside down and made that the top thing of what, hey, that looks unhealthy, and. So anyway, let's get to the box. We're going to look in the box. So this is the first time opening this box. This box came to me prior to the weekend, and I've been looking at it and staring at it. So finally, we're going to take a look at it. I have no idea what's in it. I've been told what's in it, but I don't really know what's in it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you of all the things that are here. Now, I know I'm about to open the box, but Cheryl sent me some things, like she sent me a welcoming letter. She gave me some information such as what happens in the first 30 days, as well as I asked for like a dining guide, because this guy, as you can see at these various pictures right here, yeah, I like donuts, I like sweets, I like desserts, I like all the other things that you could see over here in these pictures here of these videos. Now, I'm not going to call out the different places where I love to go and eat, because I think they're great establishments in what they do. But again, it's the type of food. And the type of food, unfortunately, for me, has made me the way I am. So I need to go ahead and change that mindset. Now, will I not go to those places? No, I just won't eat as much, or maybe I won't partake in certain things at these particular places that I go to. And maybe if it is something, it's just going to be a little bit. And here's the reason why. And again, I'm being real to you, because one of the things that has helped me connect with my daughters is called Saturday with the Girls. I even have a hashtag for it. I started it over 10 years ago. Now, obviously, as babies, they don't know anything, but as soon as my first daughter got into school age, guess what? I wanted to do something where Mama got some time away from the girls, and she rests and does something on Saturday for herself while I take the girls out, because during that time she had been watching them all this time, because she was a stay-at-home mom and working from home. Well, that's where Saturday with the Girls came from. And I love to go and treat them and buy stuff for them and have fun with them, because that's what needs to happen as a dad. Because if you're working, well, you can't do that stuff with your girls unless you're a stay-at-home dad. Now, I did that for a little stint. I missed that a lot. I won't forget those moments. But again, I was doing stuff with them, and with that, it may have put a detriment to my health and my body. Now, do I feel like that? Not necessarily, but as everything starts to progress, talking about this and the doctors and things like that, I want to have some optimal health. The box, yes, I know the box. Stop talking, Blab Dad. Too much. Okay. Ooh, I got this nice packing slip. There's a bunch of stuff in here. 2 pages worth. There's a lot. Let me break it down for you, okay? Now, yeah, I know you want to get to the box. Now, one of the things they were supposed to tell me, Cheryl said, you need to do a couple things. You need to go ahead and take this. Well, I bought this. This is called a total body measuring kit. I'm not promoting them. This is just something that I saw. So they got calipers right here. Measures your skin folds. And then they've got this measuring tape that you're supposed to measure at about 6 places on your body. So you can see how much adipose tissue, which is basically fat, and you're writing it down. Because every day or during certain times during the program, you're supposed to measure yourself to see how much you still have versus what you had. So that's part of the process, as well as weighing yourself. So I got to weigh myself in the morning with like shorts on or something like that to see what my weight is. So I have a specific weight. I won't tell you that right now. I have a specific weight that I have. In my mind, I know how much I want to lose. Okay, but we're not here about to talk about that. We're talking about the items in here. So we're finally getting to it. Yes, Vlad, Dad, be quiet. Anyway, so they have a guide for me right here. And it is, I believe, it's a welcoming guide. And this is the 30-day start. Yeah, 30-day start. I guess you would say binder, right, of this. And let's see what we got in here. Oh, we got a nice shake bottle, right? So you put your shakes in it, you shake it. Now, there's a whole bunch of things that go along, and the plan that I'm on, and I want you to understand this, is that the plan I'm on is called the 5-in-1 plan. So what does all that mean? I don't know. Those of you who are watching, you're like, oh yeah, I remember when I used to, when I first started, Here's the box. What's all in it? So once you get talking with your coach or wanting to, be involved with this type of program, there's different types of programs that are out there. The one I'm specifically on is called the 5-in-1 plan. So the things that are in here are what we call fuelings, and I'm going to have that a couple hours a day, 5 of those, and then the one is the lean and green. And so that lean and green is a meal. So during the day, not only am I supposed to eat those 5-in-1 type items, but I also have to drink like 64 ounces of water. That's been a huge problem of trying to keep up with that. Eating, I don't have a problem with eating, but drinking 64 ounces of water a day, that's a lot. Was I consistent doing that? Not really. So now that I have a plan, hopefully I can keep up with that. And again, when you're starting something, now I'm going cold turkey on you. I'm telling you right now, I'm going cold turkey. This weekend we went to the grand opening of a bakery, and I had to try the items, and they were Filipino. Now I'm Filipino, y'all, and what that means is that we love our food, and the food is not so healthy, but it's downright tasty. Okay. Anyway, the box. Yes, I know. Stop talking. So here's some other things. In here, I've got some cereal. Something they call crunchers. So I'm literally just taking out of the box and showing you. There are these bars, different types. So I've got a berry, a raisin. Oops, sorry. Yeah, a berry and a raisin. There they are. As well as a cinnamon. A cranberry and zesty lemon. I'm like taking out the boxes by sizes because they have different things. Ooh, my favorite flavors. Chocolate and mint. Hello. They got drizzled chocolate fudge and the peanut butter cup. And let's see what else is in here on the top. Now I like my shakes. Oh, I love my shakes. I love the taste of shakes. It's just fast and they're sweet and they're so good. Now they don't, and they're savory as well. Well, this one, this is a chocolate shake. This one is a yogurt berry blast. Let's see what else we got here. A creamy chocolate shake. And then, I'll save this one for last. I'll tell you all about that one. So the other things that they have also is, oh my gosh, dark chocolate. That's a necessary evil for Blab Dad. I love dark chocolate. They have other things too for your meal. A rustic tomato herb penne. Here's a chicken noodle soup. Pancakes. So they have a pancake as well as a chewy chocolate chip cookie. And all this stuff is piling up around me here. And then they also have a honey mustard and onion sticks. And then lastly, is chocolate fudge pudding. So all that came in this box right here. So we're going to put it all in the box, and throughout the time that of this next 30 days. Now, will this last all 30 days? I'm not sure. I'm going to open up. Where'd it go? I think I lost it. Now I got to put everything in the box to find it. I think I buried it. Remember that thing that I showed you? Yeah, hold on. It's in there somewhere. Oh, here it is. So the guide in here gives you a journal. So that journal shows you what to write down, as well as gives tips and tricks and tells you all about the 501 program. So This is what Cheryl sent me as a PDF to get me knowledgeable about what's about to happen. And then this comes in here where it's portable and I can write in it. So that's it. So that's my Joe, my journey to optimal health. And so what does this mean now? This means the videos that you're going to see are going to be quite different from what I'm doing, because now I'm going through this process of Journal of Optimal Health, and I'm doing this for not a month, but I'm doing it for 3 months. But the first 30 days, we're going to see how I do on my Joe. Now, have I done something like this before? I did. I have, and I've done something when I first started my YouTube channel, all the way back in May. I did a series of weekly videos that went through a chapter, each chapter in the book called YouTube Secrets by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. And so that gave me the idea of doing something like this. Now, from what Cheryl had heard of, nobody else has done something like this before, and to her knowledge. So we're going to see how I do each week on I think a Friday, somewhere towards the weekend. Obviously, I'm going to go through my week. So I'm going to give you a weekly. It's not going to be as long as this, believe me. It's just pretty long. But I had to give you a background about what's happening with me on my journey to health. So each week it's going to be somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to talk about, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling. Possibly you might see some transformation that's happening to me. I don't know yet. So we'll see what the future holds. And it's all up to me going through this program right here, the 5-in-1. All right, y'all. That's it. Let's see if I can transform my Superman or previous Superman and Thor to not this, but what it was before, or what it's going to be. And let's see how that transformation works out for me. All right, everybody, if you like our Blood Dad videos, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and share this information so others could find their own Joe and find their journey of health. And have a wonderful night, and you'll see these videos soon. Okay? We'll see you later. Bye.